Terry's not here.
He's in
No,
Hawaii.
he's on
Oh, that's
Hawaii.
right, he is.
Yeah.
All right, Gary.
Yeah.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, Mr. Turner.
Commissioner Meeks absent, Commissioner Eichmeyer.
Here.
Commissioner Metter. Here. Commissioner Zimmerman.
All right, I need a minutes of meeting on 10/27/2025 approved. I need a motion.
I'll make it.
Do I have a second? Roll call, Mr. Turner.
Commissioner Meeks absent, Commissioner Eichmeyer.
Yes.
Commissioner Metter.
Yes.
Commissioner Zimmerman.
All right, on the visitors, Leslie Hipsher, Christmas Parade.
Hello. I have submitted my application to Mr. Turner for the Mount Carmel Christmas Parade. And then it's normal. As expected, we have the same route and we're doing the same request as we have in the past. No major changes as far as the parade is concerned.
What is it?
December 6th. I have enough printouts, you want one?
Yeah.
You get the whole packet. And then also you'll see in your packet, the second page is a lot of information the chamber has coming up for the next 2 months. And then the last page will be a press release. Mayor, Judge, I've spoke with him. And unfortunately, we need some structural changes on some of the Christmas tree decorations. This year, the 7th Street poles have been deemed structurally safe, so we will not have the Christmas tree up at the 7th Street intersection. We've hired a structural engineer, and it's a pretty hefty amount of money to get new poles. We're working with Mr. James from Public Utility to try to come up with maybe a contingency plan and see if he can't, use some of his resources to see if there is a plan B, where it's tens and tens of thousands of dollars. So that is an update, unfortunately, for this year. We'll see those go up here in a couple weeks, but not the one right here.
Will you still put the one at 8th Street? So there'll just not be anything in that one? Do you know if you've got something that you might put as a display instead?
I don't think we have anything.
Okay.
And I don't think we want to use the poles.
Right.
So it would have to be something that's not that.
Okay.
And then I also think that, we have to pay the structural engineer and the people that have, right now we might be tapped out. We'll have to see where we come in after we've paid who we've hired to help us so far. And I don't foresee ordering something for this season would come in and have time to put it up in here. Realistically, commercial grade stuff is a little harder than just whatever.
Yes.
Any questions, comments, or other concerns? On the happy note, we have a lot of Christmas things going on.
It is the season.
Yep.
Looking forward to it.
Okay, anything else? Okay, thank you for your time.
Thank you. Any other visitors? Not seeing any, we'll move on to reports. Good afternoon and welcome to the meeting. On November 19th at 1 p.m. will be the groundbreaking for the new city aquatic center. Guys Wide Excavating started today on doing dirt work. They said that they should be done within the next 10 days, weather permitting, on getting that done. And right now we're having bi-weekly meetings with Landmark. And along with the groundbreaking ceremony on the 19th, we will kick off our naming rights campaign, and we'll have our literature ready for that. And, you know, we'll have opportunities for groups and residents to sponsor anything from the Aquatic Center building itself naming rights to bricks along the sidewalks and many things in between. We just actually had a commitment of a $30,000 donation towards the pool project. So we would like to thank that community partner for that donation. And that name will be announced at a later date on who made that donation. And then also we received $95,820.80 from the Energy Transition Grant. We want to thank DCEO for the opportunity for the grant and the county for writing a letter of allowing us to go after that. The public hearing will be held by the city of Mount Carmel regarding this grant on November 24th at 3 p.m. here in City Hall in the council room. Also, all the new banners are up and they look very nice. I want to thank the sponsors for that was Wabash General Hospital, First National Bank of Allendale and Mount Carmel, West Salem and Carmel, and the city of Mount Carmel also was a sponsor. And I want to thank Terry Beckerman from Mount Carmel MTC for working with us to get those done along with Corwin Printing. And that is my report. Commissioner Metter.
Thank you, Mayor. Last couple weeks, we've been, doing some general maintenance, cleaning up some stuff here and there. Working out at the Kiwanis new shelter. I noticed getting some grass planted out there and that's starting to take shape. And in the report.
All right. Thank you, Commissioner Metter. Commissioner Eichmeyer.
Past 2 weeks, we have revenues of $28,062. Expenditures $113,877. Revenue budget's 46% of budget, and so pretty quiet the last couple of weeks. And just timing on when things come in. So end of my report.
All right. Thank you very much. Commissioner Meeks absent. Commissioner Zimmerman.
Thank you, Mayor. Just a reminder from the Mount Carmel Fire Department, as it does get cold, do not plug in heaters into any extension cords. Indoor heaters must be plugged directly into the outlet. It'll cause an overload. We do not need any of that. Do not use ovens as a heat source either, or any other sources of heat that are not designated to be indoors. So if you want to put your propane gas heater in there, do not do that. So outdoor items stay outdoors, please. Keep that in mind. The fire department also has continued with their hose testing. Tested hoses again this past weekend. It's mandatory that we do that, required hose testing. And then in the last 2 weeks, we have done a couple public relation events and then had several calls with totals about 11 different contacts with people. Garbage is running as scheduled, and that's the end of my report.
All right. Thank you, Commissioner Zimmerman. Mr. Turner.
All right, I have a few things. Reference last meeting, I talked about the flock safety cameras at the intersection. I did talk to Moran, our TIF advisors. They stated that cameras are eligible expense. And if we want to do that, we can start moving forward with that. The cost would be, the first year would be $23,900. That would be for 3 cameras. And after that, it would be $10,000 a year. So that's where we're at. So if you guys want to do it.
Any discussion?
So the cameras will be placed at the main
The 3
location,
entrances.
the 3 entrances. Do they face both ways? How's that? I mean, are they do they do them as they come in? I mean, is that how they're facing?
They get them coming in and going out.
Okay, so it is a 2.
It'll get the front plate going out and then back plate as it's coming in.
Okay. And Chief McWilliams, you're a proponent of this, I assume?
I suggested it.
Okay, thank you.
If there's no other discussion, I'll take a motion.
I'll make.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Roll call, Mr. Turner.
Commissioner Meeks, absent. Commissioner Eichmeyer.
Yes.
Commissioner Metter.
Yes.
Commissioner Zimmerman.
Yes.
Next, let's see, we need to discuss about the river camps, the ones that we still have behind the seawall. The rent notices are gonna be going out in the next few weeks. Currently, it's $100 a year. Are we wanting to stay status quo with that number, or are we wanting to increase it, or what are we wanting to do with that property?
I can speak for myself. I think we just need to leave it where it's at.
Status quo.
I just think if they have a river camp, they need to get it paid by January 1st. If not,
Okay.
then they forfeit the camp.
Okay.
Because we have a list of people who call all the time wanting one.
How many are left down there?
I don't even know.
11?
Something like that, 10 or 11.
Yeah, it's 11 or it might be 12 now because we were able to work with another camp that had a double and they didn't want a full double.
Okay.
So, but yeah, and then we have 2 that are not behind the seawall. And so roughly 13 or 14 camps, so. The other 2 that are not behind the seawall have infrastructure we can't sell, so.
On those, do we have do they sign the contract? So,
They have to sign a yearly contract. It's up every year.
yeah, so that's a standard date, so they would know that it needed to be paid by
We'll send
January
out a
1st
notice.
anyway.
Yeah, we'll send them notice.
Okay.
And let's see, TIF applications, we have one that I've been working on. You guys will recognize him. He bought the property down on South Gate, Mr. Tony Delgado. His TIF application was sent over to Moran. This one's a little different. He's purchased the property from us, and part of that he bought it for $25,000. He is eligible, according to Moran, for a $50,000 TIF grant out of TIF 6. And the first $25,000, if you approve it, would actually go back to the city's general fund to pay for the property. The other $25,000 would go to improvements or at the end of is once the building's erected, so. But Moran recommended $50,000 in a grant, a one-time grant.
Any questions, comments?
Sounds good.
You need approval?
Yes.
Okay, I'll take a motion.
I'll make it.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Roll call, Mr. Turner.
Commissioner Meeks absent, Commissioner Eichmeyer.
Yes.
Commissioner Metter,
Yes.
Yes.
Commissioner Zimmerman. Mr. Delgado, I know you came here. Did you want to say anything or let us know where your progress is on the building?
We're, as recent as 3 days ago, DC Metals is still set up on a target date to come down here and start on December 1. That's weather permitting, but of course, I'm a little nervous at time of year and the weather, and they said, they keep reassuring me that they do this for a living, for a business. They know what they're doing, everything's still fine, and they will get me built before the end of the year.
Yep.
So,
Well,
we've got the dirt down there that thankful for the city for. Guys White helped me out, got it all leveled out. We got the gravel down there, and I think we're right at the point where the gravel you see piled up down there is what they're gonna use to level everything out themselves when they get here, so. We're on schedule, I just wish it happened in better weather, but
and once they start, it'll go up fast.
that's what he said, a week to 10 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we got started like Wednesday of this week with the good weather, I mean.
And I appreciate everything. Thanks for all the help.
Glad you do it. All right, anything else, Mr. Turner?
Just so you know where we're setting that TIF, the active TIFs, we currently have in TIF 5, 447,000. That's gonna be expiring in January. That's Oak Meadows subdivision part 2 or phase 2. TIF 6, we currently have 469,520. And TIF 7, our most active, we currently have 1.6 million. So that's where we're sitting on some of this TIF money, just for your information. And, I'm sorry?
No, thank you.
And let's see, tomorrow we're closed, so City Hall will be closed tomorrow. Other than that, that's all I have there.
All right, moving on. Mr. Garcia.
Well, winter's here already, and kind of cold up there right now. Had some snow up there, so I took out the Bobcat and pushed some snow away, so everything was working okay with the machinery. And we had a meeting today, Turner and me, on the construction on the new hangar, and that's moving forward. If Mary want have anything on that, or?
Yeah, they, Johannes, we're working with them on actually taking dirt from the pool site up to the airport, so that's saving us some money there. But they'll get the dirt work done, they'll pour the pad for the new hangar, and then unfortunately, it takes a while for the buildings, it's a steel structure building, and so they have ordered it, and it could take up to 6 months to come in. So they are putting it at a May, June construction. But kind of like Tony's building, it will go up fast once they, start erecting it. So hopefully by the middle of next summer, we'll have a new hangar to start renting out to planes.
Yes, that's in my report.
No flight delays out of Mount Carmel?
No.
Mayor, I need to have a minute again.
Okay.
I overlooked ordinance 2135. So this is an ordinance that came down from the state, or it's not an ordinance, came down from state. State recommended we change some numbers in our ordinance 2024 to update it with the cannabis sales tax per state guidelines. So in essence, it's the exact same ordinance, it's just some numbers had changed on the ILCS and a little bit of wording, but nothing changes on our end. They just wanted us to clean that up. So
So I need
that is a new ordinance. You'd waive the second reading, but it's just an amendment.
Do I have a motion?
I'll make.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Roll call, Mr. Turner.
Commissioner Meeks absent. Commissioner Eichmeyer?
Yes.
Commissioner Nutter?
Yes.
Commissioner Zimmer?
Yes.
Sorry
Also-
about that.
No, not a problem. I'll finish Mr. Garcia's report for him. That also, we will be going up to Springfield on November 20th to have meetings with Hanson about the TIPS meetings that we had on projects for the next 10 years.
Yes.
And also discussing some other opportunities with Hanson on other grants that will come up that we'll try to take advantage of to do more improvements at the airport.
Yes.
So, all right. Mr. Garcia, Chief McWilliams. Mr. Dallas, do you have anything?
I have nothing, Mayor.
All right. All right. Anything else before we go into executive session? With not hearing any, I need a motion to enter an executive session for consideration of certain topics. Do I have a motion? Do I have a second? All right, executive session pursuant to Section 2C1 of the Open Meetings Act, the appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of specific employees. Roll call, Mr. Turner.
Commissioner Meeks absent. Commissioner Eichmeyer? Crazy. Commissioner Nutter?
Yes.
Commissioner Zimmer?
Yes.
No decisions will be made